I did that intentionally to show people that it ain't where you go is who you know.
Fan of playing young guys early on.
Yep. It don't matter. If you good, you gonna play.
I know your daddy keep you pretty busy, man. Me and him talk a lot, you know.
I wasn't really focusing on basketball as much as I should have. And so that summer, I was going to training like 5 days a week.
What's going on, fellas?
Yo, what's happening, man?
What's going on?
Let me get my camera together, man.
But Charlie, hey, it don't been a while, man. Look a little trim over there, man.
Man, look here, man. Had to switch up. Kevin, boy, a lot of things have changed, man, since the last time we had a chance to get together, man. A lot of things have changed, man. A lot of things have changed. We're gonna talk about some of those things, man. But glad to be back, man. Glad to be back in back on podcast with you guys, man. After our first season, man, it was definitely I've heard a lot of positive things around the town, man, especially from the kids. It's kind of like when you see them now, they kind of know who you were. And one thing I learned, though, everybody loves to be in front of a camera. So glad to be back, man.
All right, man. This is the second season of That's Major, the That's Major podcast. I'm Coach Boyd. We got Coach Outside. We got Coach Dr. Jolly. And we got our guest host, man. We got Trevor Hatcher with us today. Hey, man, so what been up, man? Dr. Jolly, what's been up?
Man, something just happened just then. We had a slight delay, man. I heard you calling everybody's name. Man, since the last time we were able to be on, man, I had a chance to finish up my doctorate degree, man, in sports and athletic management, man. So I had to change the title, man. So I'm gonna try to venture off from the coaching side, man, and get out more into the athletic directing side, man. So as I embark on as my career takes off, man, that's kind of like where I want to go, man. So thank you for that, man. Hard work finally paid off, man. So that's about it for me, man.
Gotcha. What about
I know one thing, man. Hold on, before we say that, man. A lot of kids that we had on the show, man, been doing a lot of big things out here, man. Whether it's football, basketball, baseball, man. So I was definitely glad to see that, man.
Oh yeah, Coach Kevin, man.
Yo, man, pretty much, man. I've been holding it road, man. I've been road tripping with the little one, my little superstar, man, KD. We've been on the road with this baseball, so we can crank up the football. We looking for organization, and I think we gonna touch on some topics that gonna help some other parents who still looking for something for their kids to do this fall.
Right. Gotcha.
Viewers, we just rebooted, so we have a slight delay for technical difficulties. Just kind of be patient with us. Trying some new things here, kind of rebooted, so you may see a delay on your screen. Just put it in there, mate. Coach Boy, what we got going on today, man? What you got on the show, man? So like I said, a lot of good things been going on in Middle Georgia, man. With the basketball teams, man. High school athletes, baseball players, man. Youth league. What we got going on today? What's up? What you got for the viewers?
Well, today, man, we're gonna jump into the football, Little League football, man. We got a few coaches coming on to talk about their programs. You know what I'm saying? Traveling leagues and local leagues. We just want to get in, man, and talk about what's going on in the programs for the upcoming school year. So
that's definitely a topic, man, an interesting topic, because I've been seeing on social media, parents have really been puzzled about the number of teams that are appearing, in Middle Georgia, the youth teams. They kind of don't know which ones to play on. What's the difference between the youth teams? So that's definitely a topic, man, that needs to be discussed among youth coaches, man. Maybe they can kind of further explain their program and, their league that they play in.
Right.
Definitely hot off the presses, man. UGCYL is back this year. They took the year off because of COVID last year. But me and our boy, we spoke to Obed today, and he assured us they definitely playing football this year. And that's for people looking for local teams, not traveling but recreational football.
And that's the thing, man. I'm definitely gonna be want to talk to the travel coaches, man, because the travel coaches, the traveling football has affected the recreation football and vice versa, man. So there's definitely a lot of questions I would like to ask travel coaches, man, when it comes to youth football. So that's something that I don't knock the programs, because I've been around, man, calling 7-on-7 ball and this spring and this summer, and I've seen a lot of kids, man, who play traveling ball who are starting to really show themselves, man, at a high school level. So I'm not knocking the travel football. I just have a lot of questions for the coaches, man. I really think all that stuff that involves volunteers and community coaches, man, I definitely applaud those guys. There's some clarifications that myself and parents just definitely want to clear up amongst those guys.
Yeah, because a lot of the parents are ignorant of it. They're ignorant of a lot of stuff, because a lot of them, because we got a lot of single mothers too. So a lot of single mothers, man, don't know nothing about sports, but they do look for their kids to be doing something, and a lot of these coaches, man, they take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? You got to a point where a lot of them will say, don't go over here, you know what I'm saying? Or don't go over there because of this and because of that. And I'm here to say this, man, if you're doing that, man, that means that it's more about you than it is about the kids. You know what I'm saying? So, as long as the kid is out and they doing something that's good, man, and positive, and they're not out in the streets, at this point, man, let them, don't bash this person or bash that person, or don't bash this program. You know what I'm saying? Let it, send them to, to the right people. They ain't really played before, man. Let them go, don't try to beat the process. Let the process, let them go through the process. If they haven't played before, man, it's best to go to some of these local leagues, to let them get in and, start getting the feel of football. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got some of them that just naturals, but you got some, man, that really just need to, go to these local leagues, man, and play, you know what I'm saying? And, have fun doing it.
You make a great point, Void. That's why we gotta clarify, man, the difference between the recreation thing. People kind of think traveling football, traveling football is supposed to be for elite football players, guys that have, what age they are, whether they have, skill set above their peers. And I think we're kind of losing track of what travel football really is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, Ms. Whitney. Yeah, I think with a lot of it, man, I think the pandemic made it even worse, though. Because they didn't have a local spot to go to play.
It did.
And again, we're not killing anybody's program.
Oh, no doubt.
It's just that a lot of these kids, man, and some of them, they get discouraged. They go play on a certain level, man, and they're not ready. It discourages them. And I'm only saying that from experience. You know what I'm saying? I've been coaching Little League, man, since 2011. And I made the jump from in 2013. I made the jump and went to do the traveling thing, which was a good experience. But I did find out that a lot of kids wasn't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? And we put them in the water. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of good coaches though.
Man, definitely, man. I tip my hat to any guy who's volunteering the time in the community with youth, man. I tip my hat to him. But as far as barbershop talk, man, we often talk about as men, especially sportsmen, about the number of high schools we have here in Macon and how it kind of dilutes the talent. And it's kind of turned into the same thing at the youth level. Of we have too many travel youth teams, it kind of dilutes the talent because it takes this isn't basketball. It takes a large number of kids to be on the team to have a successful program, and if the talent spread all over town, man, it just only dilutes the talent amongst the city. So I'm definitely interested, man, and ready to talk to some coaches, man, to see what we're gonna do about maybe how can we maybe join forces with another organization, or because like I say, man, we start traveling on that road with that travel ball, man. That stuff, man, that gets on. That stuff is serious business.
Right. We're gonna jump on into it, man. We're gonna bring one of the coaches that been in it for a while, man. He's part of the successful programs around here, man. Probably one of the first ones, anyway, man. For Macon United, man. We're gonna bring Travis on in, let him talk to us about the Macon United program. No, they don't won a couple nationals in the last couple of years, so let's bring him on.
17 to 19.
Right. What's going on, Travis?
You muted, Travis.
I'm muted.
Oh, that's Coach Fuller. Yeah, what's going on, Coach Travis?
Hey, we're going on.
Hey, fellas, this is as quiet as I ever seen him.
Hey, what's going on, man?
We're going on, go. Jalen here starting trouble already, man.
Hey, man, one thing about me, Coach, I'm always be real. Let's keep it real.
Hey, hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me answer a question in the comments. Miss Rosia, just inbox me and I can get you, send some teams to you. You got a few of them around. You got the One Robin All-Star down in One Robins. You got the Macon Males. What other AAUs we got around here?
Ask her what age group. What ages? What
age group you got, Miss Rosia?
He's gonna be 13, I think.
13.
I think he's like 13, 14.
Oh, we definitely they definitely got something for that right there. Coach Fuller, man, I've been seeing on social media, man. You guys are advertising. You guys are about to get started with a Macon United program, man. Tell your viewers, man, how long you guys, have been, how long you've been with Macon United, how long y'all been started, man. Kind of tell us a little background information about the program.
Yeah. We started up on Saturday first real practice. But man, I've been on Macon United since day one, man. When it was just the 12U team. But me and Adonis been coaching together now. 13 years. 13 years, something like that, man. We like I said tomorrow, we AAU branded, man. We felt like that would have been the best way to get fair game. We'd have been a couple of places where I ain't gonna lie, we had Tallahassee Longhorn come the year before last, and we had 14-year-old walk out the field telling them they were 14. So we felt like AAU was the easiest way to get more fair game, get games more in line with our age group or whatever. But for the Macon United itself, man, it started out when all the 12U went away from Macon, and then we saw the travel scene was a whole lot. The competition was different, so we decided we want to expand and bring all age groups on, man. And we've been rolling since then. We've been rolling now. Macon United itself been around for 8 years. Like 8 years, something like that. But,
let me get some clarification on that. So there's no 12U recreation in Macon? Like they cut off, what age do they cut off?
Central City Park started to cut off at 10. There's no 12U at Central City Park. I think Jim Lee still got 12U though.
Yeah, okay. They Mr. Obi still got 12U. You know what I'm saying? He probably the only one other than, like I said, if they doing far as just locally, it's just Mr. Obi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only.
And Coach Fuller, what separates your program, man, from other organizations? What separates you guys? If I'm a parent, I'm looking for a team. Why would I bring my child to you guys, man? What separates you guys from other organizations?
First and foremost, consistency, man. We've been here. Like, regardless of what came around, we've been here. We've been rooted. Day one, we hadn't missed. We played through COVID season, so we haven't missed a single season yet, man, since kickoff. And the consistency of one man, and we hadn't had no real life coaching carousel and nothing like that. I say me, AD, little man from the beginning, been there. We still here. We felt like we brought Larry Hollinshed on, man, who in his own right is legendary youth coach around here.
Yeah.
So I feel like I say just the heads of our organization, man. So got so much time on their belt. Like I said, man, the Hollinshed boy, man, been doing this thing for a long time, man.
I can definitely vouch on that, coach, because like I said earlier, man, a lot of kids that play specifically you guys program right now are starting to take off, man, in the Macon area, man, the Middle Georgia, Jones County area. So kudos to you guys, man.
I appreciate that.
So let me ask you this, Travis. Just your opinion.
Yeah.
With all the traveling leagues around here, what do you think? Do you think it'll be better to just come together as one, or do you think it'll be better just to make a Middle Georgia league?
Oh man, I'm gonna be honest, man. I think it depends on what we want for the area. Now, if you looking for a travel ball and you just without all the travel, make a league here. If you're looking for travel ball and you want to win to be nationally recognized, I think you need to go less team. I just think you can fit 2 teams here, but it just everything else. You gotta trim the fat somewhere.
See, this what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that I don't care how much we talk about it. Everybody don't want to combine for some reason. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So maybe because I don't want to coach with him, or maybe it's about me and it ain't about, this and that. But I think the league, if we did a Middle Georgia league, if it was just Macon, Warner Robins, Dublin, Forsyth, Perry, I think that'll be good. And then after that, put an all-star team together, then go up the road. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, but I'm gonna tell you, here's what egos still come into fit. Organizations are gonna say they're not gonna be nationally known for playing just in this area.
Right.
So which to me is still mind blowing to me, because if you're a powerhouse, you're a powerhouse regardless. It's still D1 spec showcase that you can go play in. It's still other little side things you can do aside from your scheduled game that you can get yourself noticed. And a lot of people just not gonna do it.
Right.
Hey, Travis, I got 2 questions for you, Travis. First question.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, my guy? You know, me and you talk all the time.
Hey, man, good to see you, boy.
Same here. Has that conversation been had about having just one big organization in Macon? And 2, what is your definition of nationally known?
Hold on. Before you answer that, Coach Travis, think about that for a minute. Coach Hatcher, kind of tell the viewers who you are, man, and tell us about your organization, man, so everybody can kind of have a feel of, you know what I mean, what do you do on the side as far as, coaching youth?
Okay, well, Trevor Hatcher, I'm currently coaching in Atlanta. I was part of one of the coaching staff of one of the most winningest youth football team in the country, Welcome All Panthers. We was number 1 ranked team from 7 to 12. Lost our first game last year. We didn't do 13U this year. So I dropped down last year with the College Park Rams. We went on to win the B2C state championship at 7U. So right now I'm currently coaching 8U in Atlanta at College Park.
All right, cool. Now, Coach Travis, you can I just want Coach Hatcher to kind of introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Oh my God. Nationally ranked, to me, it's so hard to see, man, because there's so many ranking systems that's used. But for some odd reason, Macon chase more D1 spit B2C battle type. That seemed to be most people's main objective here. Okay, and as far as has it been talked about to sit down, I hear chatter, but I've never sat down at a table with nobody and said, let's do one team. I haven't, me personally, but I've heard chatter of people saying that they've talked about it.
Yeah, I hear that a lot from people.
I can say speak.
Go ahead, Coach.
conversations I've had with, because I've actually done the combined situation. Recently, with 478 planes, we had 13U. We end up combining with the middle or Jack Boys, as the 13U was called. One thing I see is for the most part, when it comes to combining, the issue I see is not amongst the children. It's mostly an adult situation. Whether it's something as simple as the name, whether it's who's gonna coach what, but I think a lot of people don't look at the aspect of it. Everybody's gonna be formidable at every age. Everybody coach, but recently it's been a situation where I don't want to change the name, or I don't deal with such and such. And that's really the biggest thing that holds it back. It's coaches and making people more or less gatekeepers when it comes to school, you don't have no
phone kind of going out, Coach.
Yeah, sound like he's having some but the things I did hear from him to hear that things I did hear, man, is that at the end of the day, man, sound like adults, man, especially men, we can't place our egos to the side, man, and for the long-term vision for the kids, man, because from listening to Coach Kevin, that's pretty much, you know, I know even though he was breaking up, from what I grasped from what he was saying, from talking to other coaches, like petty stuff such as a team name, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's something that's stopping unity amongst the teams with youth football, man. I'm not from around here. I'm not from Rankin. You know, I'm from Southwest Georgia, man. I just been living in the area about 20 years, man. So if that sounds like, man, ego, you know what I'm saying? Like that, to me, man, it just sounds like that. We can't just we talk about it, but we really don't want to be about it.
Right.
Let's go to some of the comments, man. Let's go to some of the comments. Hey, if y'all got any questions, man, you can ask. We got one that said, if it's about the kids, why wouldn't everyone combine? I agree. Now I'm gonna tell you something on the flip side of it, far as from a coach. When you start building relationships with parents, you know what I'm saying, and you go and combine. Now I'm talking from experience. And you may be one of them coaches say, hey man, I take a back seat, I'm for the kids. The parents go to asking questions. Well, that ain't the coach right there. How he get to do this and get to do that? That's one of the issues too.
True.
See, a lot of them build, you know, relationships with their parents, the coaches do. And then when some new come up, you know what I'm saying? So not only the coaches, but the parents' mind frame has to change too.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, if we here trying to, you know, that's just what's the difference of when blacks couldn't play with whites? You know what I'm saying? If we still doing the same thing,
right.
You know what I'm saying? What's the difference? You know? But that is one of the issues right now.
My thing when it comes to everybody's saying they want to combine, man. And this just me, and it hits a little close to home to me. As I look at these other teams that's building in Macon right now, I can go through every single team and show you a coach that came from under the Macon United umbrella. If you want to be unified, why did you leave in the beginning? Why start another team, go with another team when you were already over here? If it was somebody else in mind you want to bring, you could have brought that to the table. This I know because I sit close enough to the head of to realize that anybody that comes with a decent idea that actually makes sense, we're gonna sit down and listen to it.
Right.
We're gonna sit down, like I say, for when I got here, when I got with Adonis, we played at Central City Park. Our rival was the Titan. Resident was crazy out of this, like competitive every single year, but still a tournament goes crazy when Larry Hollinshed and Adonis Hollinshed playing against each other. And they are on the same side right now. So why would anybody else up and leave? You was a part of the program, you up and left. You're a part of a program where you don't have to ask parents to come out of extra pocket for no extra equipment. We were funded by the city of Macon. So it was an easier route for you. Why would you leave? If it's about the kids, if it's about unity, why did you leave? That's my question that nobody has yet to answer me.
Right. That makes sense.
I just, from the outside looking in, man, I really feel like there's not enough kids to fill all these teams that everybody's trying to create. And what happens is, I go to a game to officiate. The team only have 12 players or 13 players. Like for football, man, that's not how you want to do it. You got to have some depth in football.
Hey Travis, the answer to your question, why would people leave? It's egos. If you say like Larry, I know Larry personally from me growing up, Park Ball, the Wildcats, they've been winning. Macon United, they've been winning. People want to lead Larry, think they can do the same thing Larry did, and it don't work like that.
Right.
Now, for this coming from me outside looking in, like Macon United, that the name Macon United is already a staple because of what y'all done in the past. Y'all, like you said, consistency. So any other team that's forming or has formed has to already come out the gate try to being better than y'all. Because right now, from what I see, y'all are the standard. Like you said, y'all won what, 19 and 17, right?
Right.
National 17, 19? Or was it?
Yeah.
That's
8U and 19 and 12U and 17.
That's 2 years. And like you just said, y'all funded by the city. Y'all ain't asking parents to come out an extra $400 for a helmet, shoulder pad.
Fact.
Like that is how I see it. Because I know me personally, in Atlanta ball, parents will spend probably $2,000 a season on their kids up here.
Yeah.
And we travel. We've been to Tennessee, California, Vegas, Florida. We go to Florida. We go to Battle every year in December. Like parents spend money up here in Atlanta versus Macon. I want to know why do you feel like people up here maybe be more prone to spend money on youth football? Because y'all have been up here and played. You don't see the stands. You don't see the uniforms. You don't see the cheerleaders, the hype. Some teams have bands. Like, where's the disconnect between Atlanta football and Macon football?
I'm gonna tell you what I think. Numbers, like Jolly just said, it's not enough here for all that separation. But up there, it may be enough kids. It may be 35 kids on the team with 35 different families cheering for them. So it looked different down here in Macon because it keep being these teams popping up. You getting like we actually certified we get 18 ball players to play travel ball. We can't go out to California with 18 ball players on the travel ball team, man. It's not gonna happen like that. So up the road for y'all, it's just more people by volume. You know what I mean? So you get those bigger teams and those parents that there understand a little more about their kid having to compete because every year in Henry County, it's not a new team popping up every year in Henry County. That's travel.
And I'm gonna add to that too, Coach. Hold on, man. Let's just talk about the elephant in the room. These sides of town. Like, we don't go play over here and we don't want to join over here. And it comes from the adults, okay?
True.
I can't go over here and play with this side. And on the east side, we can't go over here. So,
Let's jump into some of these comments, man. Let's see here. Well, I see Coach Wiggins say everybody think they coach. Everybody think they can coach. Then make one lead in Middle Georgia and compete.
Let's do it. Hey, make United ready for it.
We don't even have a city campaign high school, so I know it would never happen with Little League. Come Little League. Kind of agree with that too. Mm-hmm. You got one from Marcus Stevens. Coaching level make it unanimous because of the city control over. Let me see. Over the city and because sour relationship with coaches. Control over the team.
Goes back to adults. It
always
goes back to adults.
That's what it is. Here's the thing, because I haven't seen, since I've been, like I said, I've been in this a long time. I haven't seen anything that Robert or anybody else who sits down there, Robert, Brittany, whoever, Jamel, whoever sits down there in that office, that's just so set in stone that it cannot be changed. And I've been here from the beginning. It's nothing been so set in stone that it cannot be changed. It just sometimes it's a matter of if an 8U coach goes to the head at the city and they complaining, but they hadn't talked to AD, who's the athletic director. Now it seems like you trying to backdoor him. So it's hey, what are y'all doing? Y'all got to get on the same page. So now we got to get on the same page. Like I say, you bring it to the table and let's talk it all out, and if everybody agree on it. Just because they don't agree on your idea don't mean everybody's against you.
Right.
Sometimes your idea just want to get idea.
I think that everybody find a reason to depart, to separate, opposed to sitting down and working through issues and saying, hey, you know, me personally, looking at every organization, because I'm looking for somewhere for Kevin to play. From the outside looking in, I've spoken to every coach, and everybody has something to offer that's very beneficial that another one may not offer. So it's like, what's so hard about everybody just sitting down and saying, hey, well, y'all strong in this aspect here. And I mean, I'm pretty sure we're going to get into that when we talk to some of these other coaches, but it would just be a lot easier if we all just sit down and say, you know what, if all these adults care about the kids like they say that we do, we can sit down and all do this together and impact a larger amount of kids than doing it the way we've been doing it.
Right.
Before we move on, Coach Fuller, hold on, Coach. You want to give out your information, man? If anybody interested in making United, how do they get in contact with you?
Well, we got the flyers. We're gonna put the flyers up and let everybody, you know,
hey, man, go ahead.
We got it. We got everybody contact information. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the flyers up and let everybody go from there.
Great job.
Okay. But yeah, man, it's always good talking to you, Coach, man. We're gonna let you go, man. Get the rest of them on here, man. We appreciate you coming, man.
I mean, I appreciate y'all for the time, man.
Okay, man. All right. Yeah, that's what we need to figure out, man, on Coach Wiggins, man. We need to see what the plan is going forward. Basically, what we trying to do, man, is just come out and get everybody on, on the same page. We got to come to a common ground. If we doing it for the kids, let's come to a common ground. And me, honestly, I'm okay with everybody having their own team. Let's just make a Middle Georgia league. You know what I'm saying? Let's do a Middle Georgia league. I ain't talking about just a making league. Because I look at it like it's still travel ball if you go into Warner Robins and you go into all the Middle Georgia area, Forsyth, Perry. If you can compete against Warner Robins here, you can compete pretty much against anybody. I'm just being honest.
Man, look here. If they compete with a Warner Robins team down there, man, my guy them down there, Dinkins them, if they compete with them, they compete with anybody. Because that guy, that strong program down there. Shout out to Coach Dinkins down in Warner Robins.
Martha, we probably need to get you on, man. I forgot that you're a big part of that too over there with the Flames, man. So we're gonna get you on so you can ask your questions also. I'm going to some of the comments, man, before we, bring the next one on. Miss Tanya Holloway is always the adults. I've done this 26 years and egos are the problem. And I'm pretty sure she know, man, because she's been riding the football and she's been riding the dancing. So I know how it is.
And I just want to say this, man, like, even on the high school level, Coach Boyd, like, somebody got to be the special team coach. Everybody can't be the offensive coordinator. Everybody can't be the defensive coordinator. Somebody got to be the linebackers coach. Somebody got to be the O-line coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Puna, man, we need to get you on, man. We got to get you on, Puna. This something against, something with Marcus again. Flames tried to have a conversation with multiple organizations. Literally sat down with some coaches and told them they'll be joining, and they bagged out. Yeah, me just knowing some of the Flame coaches, man, I definitely believe you on that. I believe you on that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some real stand-up guys over there.
And the problem that's being created is they don't have enough fields. They don't have enough officials. Like, more teams are creating logistic problems as far as fields, officials. Like,
No, where are these kids coming
from? I don't know.
Where are these kids coming from? I mean, really, to me, it just kind of seemed like since Central City Park. Has anybody heard anything about Central City Park? What's going on with Parks and Rec?
Right.
So I think that's really where these kids coming from. You're getting kids that would probably normally be playing Parks and Rec ball, and they thrust out in the traveling scene. And that's how you get this situation. Like I said, I mean, I've seen a good bit of teams practice. Some got I would say more football ready teams than others.
Yeah.
Numbers wise anyway.
Coach said one day I'm gonna get my own East Side youth team just because I want all the players to go.
That's the way to go. Hey, Coach, they do it in the big cities.
I mean, that's what's
killing us right now. That's what killing us.
That's what
we ain't doing that. And that's really a big part of why I like Coach Wiggins, man, because he's starting young and he know how to start it young. He know who to put in the right places to get it, get the program on.
Hey, man, I want to give a shout out, man, to two athletes who've been injured from the middle Georgia area, man. Want to wish them a speedy recovery. Levante Miley Tay over there west side. I know his dad told me he was injured, man. Wish him a speedy recovery. And then I heard TJ Grant of Veterans tore his ACL. I heard he tore his ACL in travel basketball, man. So I wish a speedy recovery to two middle Georgia athletes.
Right. Yeah, man. Man. Milo over there, that's my guy, man. Let's go to. Okay, she said somebody told me they started registration July 1st. I think she's talking about Parks and Rec, and I know she around it a lot too, so she got to know what she's talking about. I just ain't heard nothing. I ain't really heard that, man. Like they ain't,
So let me.
I can't say. Obis lead, the school lead, they still going. We had a conversation with him earlier today. He do got teams, man. We're gonna put the flyer up. We're gonna put the flyer up a little later, and we're gonna, bring some of the coaches on.
So let me ask you guys.
Appreciate it, Coach Arnett.
Let me get some clarity, man. Bibb County Parks and Rec only goes from ages 5 to 10, right?
Yep.
Okay.
5 to 10. 5 to 12. 13 after August the 1st.
Okay, so we're gonna bring on Coach James, man. Who we got? Middle Georgia Thunder.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're gonna bring on Coach James, man, so he can talk about his program and his perspective about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We bring him on. Coach, what's going on, Coach? He ain't muted. Is muted. You might be muted, Coach. See if your mic on.
I'm trying to get my volume right. My volume.
Okay. We got you. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How y'all doing today?
Man, we pretty good, man. How about yourself, man? All right.
See if we get the volume right.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah.
Okay, I can hear y'all just a little bit.
All right. Yeah, man, James. I can say personally, man, I sat down and had a nice long conversation with you, man, about what you got going on, man. If you could let us know about your program.
Okay, first off, man, I want to let y'all know what my program is. My program name is called BFAM. And BFAM, it stands for Brothers from Another Mother. And first off, we are just not an athletic program. We're a mentor. Okay. And we just do it. A lot of times, is first off,
we can barely hear you, Coach. We can barely hear you. You're going in and out.
It's probably my phone. this phone here. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Like I said, it's called BFAM, and it stands for Brothers from Another Mother. And like I said, introducing it, we doing like a mentors type style thing with what we got going on. And we're gonna use sports to, to get our messaging. Like I said, a lot of the sports programs right here, I salute them, man. You know what I mean? Because it takes time, it takes effort, and it really just takes a lot. You know what I mean? So I salute all the people that's already out there doing it. A lot of the people that I've worked up under, that's helped me, that's guided me to the place where I decided I wanted to do my own thing. So what I got going on is we're the Middle Georgia Thunder. We're gonna be dealing with basketball, baseball, dance, track, and cheer. Also, we got a youth development center over here in the Merchant Shop, 355 Mercy First, where we're gonna be offering tutoring, for after school programs and stuff with people that have, different type of problems. But at the end of the day, we're raising student athletes, and without the grades, you can't get the game. So we got to get the grades first. Secondly, as far as about the situation with everybody trying to come together, it's a very good idea, man, and it's been spoken on a lot of times. But the key thing to anything is not to talk. We got to do something about it. If it's only a few, and it might have to be a few of us just get together and just show that it can. Instead of everybody being divided. Because, like I said, once again, like when me and talk, man, it's only so many kids to go around. And, we got a chance to have some hell of a talent be shown here, but if it's not doing the right way, it won't be seen. So it would be relevant for a lot of people to get together. But like I said, at the end of the day, egos do get in the way. And some people just like, that's a big thing. I don't know why, but some people just, I guess they set in their ways. Like the old people do. Some people can be set in their ways and be comfortable where they at and feel like they can reach. But they got to the point where they at their highest peak. And so what we got to do is somebody got to step outside the box and create something or offer something that everybody could be interested in, and we follow the same situation and we work together. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, if we don't, we're gonna stay.
Right.
But like I said, we only certain people can talk with, and it's gonna be up to everybody to sit down and who say, like I said again, who say they for the kids. You have to be really for the kids. You have to put the ego to the side. Lay it all on the line for these kids. And that's what I'm willing to do. Me and my organization, we're willing to work together. So we don't have no selfish feelings for any organization that's out there for dealing with kids on the right way. You can put this in, we don't mind piggyback. Somebody can piggyback off one. It's to the point where it's got to be big. We got to show us how to tell. Like I said, everybody's talking, but nobody's showing. So somebody got to break the ice and put it out here so we can make that first step. And when we make that first step, it's gonna tell you where we can go.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like I said, man, like definitely you when after my conversation with you, like what you got going on, man, with as far as like you looking beyond football. It's not just about football. You going cross sports, and not only that, like remember you mentioning also making sure these kids when they up in high school taking the right test they need to take, make sure they get to school and stuff like that. Like you putting forth effort that is not required of you.
Right. Like I said, when me and you talk, my focus is, and the reason I said that was because, man, be honest with you, bro, I come from the streets, man. You know what I mean? And right now, we losing our kids from the transition from elementary to high school. That's where we lose our kids at. They get a chance to get a taste to see something else and change their mind frames on things. So we got to keep it consistent so that we can stay relevant to them to keep them from making the negative decision. You see what I'm saying? And just on all the, how I just picture things and look at things, we lose our kids right there between elementary and high school, middle school. That's kind of where we lose them. And my thing was, when you join my organization, man, I'm going to follow the kids all the way through. Because like I said, first we mentors first. We coaches second. So, we going to be there. We going to be I'm thankful for a word to you. We're going to be the backbone to the parents that don't know. Like I said, it's a lot of things you have to have, you have to know to get to the next level, to go from high school to college. And I saw a lot of kids, man, miss out because their parents didn't know the qualifications and the different things that they had to have. You know what I mean? And that's sad. So I'm looking at, when you go through my program, we're going to make sure that we stay on you. We're going to stay on your child. We're going to make those calls. We're going to call you 9th, 10th grade. Hey, John took these tests. Have John took these classes. When you get a scholarship and you're not taking the qualified classes and not standing up to what the qualifications are for, it's just a sheet of paper. You know what I mean? It's useless. So without knowledge and without these parents knowing, and we got a lot of single parents and single moms out there that don't know. So you might have parents that kids got a scholarship, but they didn't know their kid had to take this class or that class. And that's up to the school, but schools, sometimes things don't happen the way they're supposed to. So I'm gonna be that outlet to where when this is supposed to happen, we're gonna make sure our parents that came through our program know that this is supposed to happen. So it won't be no slip up. It's no excuse that he won't get his scholarship or she won't get her scholarship or they can't do this or they can't do that because they didn't know or it wasn't presented. So that's kind of where I'm at with it, because like I said, at the end of the day, it's bigger than sports. You know what I mean? We're going to use sports to get our education, get to that next level. So as long as we stay educated and stay together, man, we can, we're a powerful unit. It's just we got to get out here and do it. Everybody got to quit talking and be about it. And I'm willing to be the one that step out there first and be about it. You know what I mean? I'll walk the walk. I don't mind stepping in the trenches. I've been there. You see what I'm saying? I think, it's just everybody get together, things to be right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, man, don't forget to plug your program, man. We need to know location, when you having your next try. Make sure you put that information out there for anybody that may be interested in the Middle Georgia Thunder. That's age of 5U to 10.
Right here on Mercer University, 3555 Mercer University.
Hold on, you going out on? You going out on? Yeah, after the address.
Coach, your volume went out.
Yeah, I don't think he hear us either.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we definitely got I know we definitely got flyers for him though. We got flyers for the Middle Georgia Thunder.
Right.
And we'll post those if you want to reach out to Big James.
All right. Okay. We're gonna bring the next one on, man. He over with the Spartans. Coach P over with the Spartans, man. Bring him on so we can talk to him about his program, man. His new program coming up. Hold on 1 second. What's up, my guy?
Yo, what's up, bro? What up with you?
Man, what's going on
with you, man?
What's up?
How you
what's
been,
up,
man?
Kid? What's up, Vaughn?
What's going on with you, bro?
I can't complain.
I hear you. Yeah, man. Tell us a little about yourself, man, and about the Spartans and whatnot, man. And, your program that y'all bringing.
We lost
Yo,
him.
yo, lost you, bro. Y'all see me?
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Yeah. It's a 4-year program, bro. Started by Darkwell Nord. He the cornerback for the Cardinals now. He played with the Falcons last year. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, what he doing, bro? We ain't just focusing on the football. He got the good tutors over from Mercy University at our center. Oh yeah, first and foremost, we got a center right next to Miller located, where the kids come get tutored for free, make sure their homework did, and all that, so the parents don't have to worry about that stress relief because they at work all day.
Hey, say that part again. You went out when you said something about the tutoring.
Oh, we got a center right next to Miller. Damn, I can't think of that address right off the top of my head, but it's the building right next to Miller.
Mm-hmm.
Where the football team they come and get tutored for free, or they falling behind in the grades.
The
Pretty.
math and science place right there, ain't it? That's what it is. With it, that math and science center right there.
Math and Science Center. It right on
Yeah,
side
right
of
there
Miller,
across
bro.
the street from Miller. Yeah.
Yeah. Right on side of
Okay.
Miller. Building right next to Miller. So they're
Sure.
good. They come in there and get tutored for free. They come up there, we make sure their homework did. That way the parents ain't got to worry about that because we know they had a long day at work and all that. So he basically is trying to take it from the ground up, bro, and get it rolling.
Gotcha.
So they reached out to me. I like what I heard as far as everything outside of football. So hey, we rocking and rolling with it.
Gotcha. So tell me, man, because I know that I actually, I don't been with you a few times. You know what I'm saying? I know that you went from, I know you coach. When I first met you with Macon United. You coaching the
Yeah.
AU down there. You went in and had some success.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
we were trying to do the Rams thing.
Yeah.
Then we did the Tigers thing and whatnot. Just tell me your experience with just doing the traveling stuff, man, and what your reason of doing what you're doing now, and you know what I'm saying, because you always had my respect for what you do. You feel me?
I mean, bro, to answer your question, my main reason the kids, bro.
Right.
That's the reason I'm doing what I'm doing. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, when it all boiled down to it, that's what it about. So, boy, the travel league, bro, I started in the red league. So, I've been coaching since 2014. Started in the red league. Up and down, a little shaky. Moved over to travel league, had good success. Over there with MU, what you talking about. Then we branched off and tried to do a little thing with the Rams. That didn't work out all the way how it's supposed to go, which from
Mm-hmm.
experience, you know. And here I am now, bro. I find myself with the Spartan trying to make this thing work, bro.
Gotcha. I got you,
So
man.
what age group y'all feeling? What league are y'all in? That one question we had. What league are y'all playing in?
We in the SGYF, South
Okay.
Georgia Youth Football League.
Gotcha. So
Yeah.
what are
Coach, I
some
got
of
a
the other
question,
teams?
man.
Some of
I just got a question. Do you feel as that you have to have like experience playing high school football or college football to be like a successful youth league coach, or do you feel like you just got to know about the game and how to work with kids and teach fundamentals? Like, what do you? Because sometimes guys, I notice on social media they be throwing shots at guys. He didn't play no football, and that stuff really don't matter. But as long as you have knowledge of the game, like, how do you feel about that, Coach P?
Cut y'all. If I lost y'all, can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Answer your question, Coach. Me personally, I can't speak for everybody. I feel like just because you play football don't mean you can coach it.
Exactly.
It is my
A lot
opinion.
of times, man, the best coach.
Everybody entitled to their own opinion, but it's just how I feel.
Well,
I feel
I'm gonna piggyback. I'm gonna piggyback out Coach P about that. I didn't play any high school football, but I promise you, I know what I'm doing. You know why? Because I'm a student of the game. So with that with that being said, they ain't never got nothing to do with it. Just because you play cornerback, you probably can go help with that position. That don't mean that you're gonna beat me in a game.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So it's all about you being a student of something. If you ain't a student of it, it ain't gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of people. I can show you a lot of people that's been out here coaching that played football and they ain't had no success.
Exactly.
The only thing they can keep saying is I played here and played there. That don't mean nothing.
And they go back to what I said. Just because you play don't mean you can coach it. Them two different things, bro. In my honest opinion, everybody got their own opinion, so that's just how I feel.
Well, it's three sections: playing, knowing, and coaching the game. Like you said, just because you play it don't mean you can coach it. Just because you know the game don't mean you can coach it. Just
Exactly.
because you coach it don't mean that you played the game. You see what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
it all comes down to that. You know what I'm saying? It's more about you feeding your brain and learning the game and learning the balance of it. Learning how to build relationships. And knowing talent and knowing who can do what because you know that position. That don't mean you
And
had to
put
play it.
and I feel like
I think
football is situational, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can
Right.
come into your game plan. Hey, but it'll, like Mike Tyson once said, hey, everybody got a game plan until they get hit in the mouth.
Oh yeah.
for me,
Oh, yeah.
man, from a fan's perspective and official perspective, I think the most important thing that your youth coaches can instill in those guys, man, is fundamentals, man, because that's the age really when the fundamentals are most important because kids are going through, the adolescence at different stages. So guys are stronger and taller than the other guys. So I think, man, at that level, man, it ain't even really about X's and O's, man. It's about fundamentals because,
Yeah, exactly.
that's what's going to win at the end of the day at the youth level. And then, the fundamentals never can. They're going to always be with you, man, as long as you throughout your athletic career.
Exactly. And I feel like every kid should start at 5 and 6 with the fundamentals. And then every year they should add on to what they already been taught. My personal experience.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Hey man, we got on your flyer, man. Do you have any of your info on it? Is it a phone number we can reach or
Get in cut. I dropped the number to you, Vard. I ain't the head man in charge. Dion, Dion Staley.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
just a
man. If
coach.
you drop it to you, we're gonna put your flyer up, man. So anybody can reach out. When your next trials or your next practice?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. 12 years loaded. They don't need no more players.
Mhm.
Probably 5 and 6 need a couple. 8 you need a couple. But other than that, everybody else pretty loaded to be honest with you. But I definitely get that
Gotcha.
flyer to you.
Okay. Let's go to a few of the comments, man. Knowing technique. Hey man, I totally agree with you, TJ. Not all great and good players do not make good coaches. That is true. Yeah, it is. It is, man. Let's see. Too many Chiefs and uneducated, misinformed parent that click on just because of the child knows. Because of them, the child is another too. Yeah, you're right about that too.
Man, let me tell you how I feel about. We have to be careful about hyping kids up at a young age, man. Some kids get their motor skills developed before other kids. Like, I'm not a big fan of really just, he's gonna be the next this and he's gonna be the next that. I wait till they get into high school and they crawl and that's when we find out who's gonna be who.
Yeah, you can't really
Right.
tell at the youth level. Just
Nah,
because you're running back at 12 years old, you might turn
yeah,
around and be a center in high school.
yeah, hey man. So we have
Right.
to watch ourselves, man. We start talking about kids gonna put pressure on kids, talking about they're gonna be the next this and that. We have to pump
Yeah.
our brakes on that, man.
Yeah, but Mike over there with the flying, he reached out to me, hey, good guy right there, bro. He
Right. Yeah.
definitely having talks about trying to combine something for next year. Everybody in the midst of getting this season started right now, so we can't sit down right now with everybody and talk. But it definitely been talks of the off season. And I think he done got in touch with Bam, if I ain't mistaken. LL, Frumo coach. I think we really got to talk to AD and all that. But if we can make it work, then that's exactly what we need to do, bro. I feel like we need to
That
get
was
rid of
up,
these
man.
dual age groups and do single age groups. That's what's
Yeah.
going on in the youth
So
football right
what?
now.
So what you more with, man? I'm asking all the coaches, man. What are you more with, man? You with more of everybody combining, trying to go up and compete with the best of the best around here, or are you with let's make a Middle Georgia league compete, then after the league, after that season, go and compete? Which one would you be with?
It gonna depend on where everybody go a little, Void, to be honest with
Right. Right.
Me personally, I rather just combine all teams and do single age group, to be honest with you. Just truly just go on and put on for not only Middle Georgia but for Georgia. You know, I just left a game like I was telling Kevin early when he had hit me up. I was just at the OG Datz and the RDU game. You know, RDU they're 11U up in Atlanta, but the OG Datz from Cali. You know, them boys really traveling. You know what I'm saying? So why we can't do the same shit? Oh, why we can't do the same thing?
Right.
Yeah, that's my thing. That's what I'm on. My thing is, I think that if everybody came together and we did single age group, with so many kids that how can you complain about not coaching this or that? Everybody gonna need is got like I said, for the most part, with the boy down to with coaching styles, who gonna call the plays, this, that, and the other, what name we gonna be. That's really the main things we coming across as the bigger hurdles. And I mean, it really is so simple. It don't have to be nothing as hard as we make it.
Me personally, bro, I don't care what the name is. I don't care who coach what. I don't even have to be a coach, to be honest with you. You know, just put it together and make it work.
You just want to see it.
We got to have a board. We need to run a real organization, though. We need to have a board who handle the board decisions. That way, none of the coaches have to worry about the board decision. They can focus on the field.
That's right, man. Hey, bro, it's always a pleasure, man. Hey, appreciate you for coming on, man. You know, we're gonna get your info out. We're gonna show you flyer, man. Send me that stuff to you. Send that stuff to me. Your phone number and stuff. And like I said, man, you said 12, you loaded. Hey, we'll try to get some more out there to you.
That'll work, bro. I'll send it to you.
Okay, bro. All right, appreciate you.
I appreciate y'all.
Take it easy, bro.
All right.
Yeah, man. He right about that, man. You know, I guess it's everybody goes, man. You know, everybody ain't gonna tell you what their goals are. They might act like it's something else, but you know, people got their goals, man. We're gonna go on to the next one, man. We're gonna bring Coach Bam on, man.
The Middle Georgia Grizzlies.
From the Middle Georgia Grizzlies.
Player, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me, player? Can y'all hear me? Pop some, drop some, they don't really want this. If the boy run up, we ready to slide some. Hit a winner, boom. Can I get it? Yeah. Let them boys know. Grizzly gang. Boom.
Show me your muscle, man. Hey.
What is?
What good, bro?
Hey, show me your muscle, man. I need to see your muscle.
What we finna do? Tie up. I ain't finna give y'all my chance. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that,
bro.
Hey, man, I'm good, man. Hey, Lord of the podcast, man. I be watching from afar, man. Y'all doing y'all thing, man. Keep it up, bro.
They're right, man. They're right.
Look, hey, man, let's go ahead and jump into it, man. You come on, about every time I'll ask you to come on.
I wanted to get in there with Travels, and I thought all y'all gonna have all of us in that same time.
Oh no, man. We weren't gonna even never be able to get off, man.
We might need to say that for the finale.
Oh man, it's a hot topic, man.
We need to say that for the finale.
It's a hot topic. But look, I respect all the coaches that was on here and all their organization. I wish them much respect, and I wish them luck during the season, man. But what I wanted to touch on, man, I don't want to take y'all show, but what I wanted to touch on was, some of the coaches said some things like egos. I ain't got no ego. I could take a back seat. I know Travis said something about we were once united. I left united, but I appreciate Adonis for giving me my start in travel ball. And all the coaches before, Mike May, all of them was Poonin, all the Coach P was all of them was making that before me. Okay, I coached that 8U team. The thing is, man, the reason why I left and I called the Dennis and I didn't pull no behind the back talk or nothing like that. I told him, well, look, Don, I think I want to start my own thing. I want to do this. Me and him had a man-to-man conversation. The reason why I left, I want to do single age groups. I want to play better competition. Because when you get in high school, you got Parkview coming down, Valdosta, all these big name schools tearing these boy heads off, and we only beating people like Dooley County or stuff like that. We can't compete. So if we start them early, then they can have a better chance, a fighting chance. Another reason why I left, it was more of, like I say, I want to do single age group, and I want to go national, really. I want to go national. I feel like make the news for the wrong thing all the time. We ain't got no children going YNC national, AYF national, none of that stuff. And I think we can do it, but we just got to get out there and get in front of these folks. I sit back, I'm the student of the game, just like Coach P. I watch everybody blueprint of how they got to where they be. For instance, Duval Jaguars, I'm just picked up. They jumped in front of every big dog last year, and now they national, like big dog stuff. Why we can't do it? You feel me? And everybody saying it's ego. It ain't ego, but sometimes some stuff don't get run right. As black people, when we all come together, somebody ain't gonna run it right. Somebody gonna form a clique over here, somebody gonna form a clique over there, and it ain't gonna be right. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, answer the question, player. I'm listening. I'm sorry.
Oh, now definitely, like, you definitely gave some perspective because you came on here and you said the stuff that you touching on the gritty part of the underbelly side of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause
but
I talked to Dennis yesterday. And, he said some people feel like he did something to me. No, he ain't did nothing to me, and I ain't did nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to branch off and do single age group because every time we go to Atlanta, we getting our butts handed because we playing dual, and we got babies, like say for 7-year-old babies playing 9-year-olds. When we in that 8U stuff, you got 7, 8, 9, and they playing with straight 8 and 9-year-olds. They killing us. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I definitely can attest to, like I said, man, I definitely appreciate what you did for my son. Because he, you know what I'm saying, I felt comfortable just dropping them off in your hands, and that was good enough for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You definitely one of those coaches that to get out here and line up in front of anybody, and you'll take these kids anywhere to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely tip my hat to you on that. You know what I'm saying? You actually get out there and you push them kids. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you can definitely tell the difference between every child that you coach from the beginning of the season to the end of the season. I definitely give you credit for that.
I appreciate that, player. I appreciate that.
Now, I do. I have told a lot of people you the most underrated coach that I've seen right now.
Well, I've been doing it a long time, boy.
That's the crazy part, because I just feel like you're the most underrated. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when you went and won the Nationals. I ain't say much, but I sat back and looked. You know what I'm saying?
And I ain't the type, when you say ego, I ain't the type to throw out, I did this, I did that.
Right.
Them children did that. Them children did that. And we can do it again. You know what I'm saying? But I've been coaching since 2007. Well, 2006. I touched football in 2007. And I've been doing it ever since.
Yeah, what's up, man? So what you think the solution is, man, for as we got all these, we got a lot of traveling teams, man. So what you think we should do, man? What's the solution?
Y'all want the real answer or the
I just want to know from your perspective. I want to know from your perspective.
I want the real deal. Don't give me no all shot no chase.
Go straight down 75. Don't need to go the back way. Go straight down 75.
I'm a truck driver. I'm gonna unplug my ELD and I'm gonna keep riding. I'm finna go straight down the road with it. Check this out, man. I don't think it'll work. I mean, it can work, but that's when the ego's gonna come into play. Because you got different organizations. Somebody got to take a back seat and blow up their organization. Somebody got to blow up their organization. In which the new guys like me, the Thunder, we'll blow it up because we ain't been established long. This is our first inaugural, I can't say this shit. This is our first year. You know what I'm saying? But somebody gonna have to take a back seat. And who gonna be willing to do that? And who gonna be willing to be in charge? And then after you do that, say for instance, we have everybody do get together. And we have 2 teams per age group. We have a competitive team and we have a non-competitive team. Who gonna want to take that non-competitive team? Like, they're gonna be like, I might as well do my own thing. I can beat that squad. So now I come to Coach Kevin and be like, Coach Kevin, I see you got a stud over there. I got the competitive team. Let me get him. And, but that might be Coach Kevin, man. No, what you trying to say? He can't be over here. So it gonna bump heads. It gonna take a genius to put this together. For real.
You know what? I tell you this. I think personally, if we're gonna go the 2-team route, you should just draft them. You're gonna have enough kids to draft, and now it's just about coaching it after that.
Yeah,
if you're gonna run 2 teams per age group, if everybody can't get on board with saying, look, this the A team and then the B team, draft them out and let's just go from there. We got 107-year-olds to pick from. We trying to make 2 teams.
Yeah, that could work. That could work. But now
it's gonna have to be that way.
But now you cause division in between teams. I mean, like, we can beat y'all. Y'all like the number 1 team. We the number 1 team. See, it got to be a line drawn in the sand. This the coach that's going national, and this the coach that's gonna play, but he gonna develop children, and you know, like that. Somebody gonna have to take a back seat, and who willing to do that? I mean, I'm willing to do that because I want the best. But as long as I can be part of a program that's going nationally, that's putting these children out here, these children, man, some of these children getting TV deals, endorsements, and stuff like that. And we got athletes way better than some of this stuff in Atlanta, and Florida, Texas, or whoever. You know, it just, I don't know, bro. It gonna take a lot. It gonna take a genius to put this together.
Hey, Poona said,
like
man,
every year.
Hey, Poona said that was the board for, man. You know,
man.
Hey,
but who gonna be on the board? Like you gonna have a representative for every organization on the board, and 9 times 10, it might be a split majority. You know what I'm saying? It might be split. But the thing is, I'm willing to take a back seat and do what I need to do to help make it. You know, that when Travis touched on that, as far as like he was saying, you know, it was Macon United, and a lot of the coaches from Macon came from Macon United. You know what I'm saying? We was once there, but you know but that dual age group was just killing us. And another thing, Parks and Rec, they started their children out in flag. When I started, before the flag came, we had 4-year-olds tackle, and them was the better children as they got 12 years old. They was the dogs of the team. Atlanta starting out 4 and 5 tackling. We playing flag. That ain't teaching us nothing. Flag guard and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, you breaking down, you get in the front of whatever. I'm sorry, man. Go ahead, ask me some questions, bro.
but now I definitely can feel what you're saying as far as the whole combined thing. Because like I said, I went through that same scenario that past year, and this wasn't even on no large scale. This was on a smaller scale, and we both had something we needed. But it didn't just necessarily work out like that. If you keep it real out the gate, egos set in. Who gonna coach with? Who calling the play?
Right. And what happened with Coach? What happened with Coach Al when that started happening? What happened with Coach Al when that started happening? Al disappeared. See, I got like a ninja. I left. You know, because I ain't got time for it, man. Like, I don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want me to come in, you just want me to coach the kicker. I come coach the kicker. You know, but when they get to a point where somebody just say, and I know it and I feel it, it's gonna be some ego problems, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to deal with it. You know, so like from a coaching perspective, I understand where some of the one coming from. You know what I'm saying? When you say about the ego part and you know it ain't gonna work because of this and because of that, I understand. You know what I'm saying? But I hope everybody will get to a point where they be like how you are. If you saying you can take a back seat and more of them take a back seat, I think it'll be a better situation for sports in Middle Georgia. Well, just make it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got too many that just saying, man, forget this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going over there. I got my own team. I'm going to go do this. Because it's about the grown people. You know what I'm saying? It's about the grown people. They won't, a lot of people just don't want to do it. You feel me? Just because of that. Let me go to some of the comments. Go ahead.
Another thing, too, man, like when I was with Macon United, I used to want to play everybody. I used to get on there. I want to play y'all, make it.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
You know, and people got mad about it. Like, I don't got into it with organizations for wanting to play. It's football. You know, everybody say it's bigger than football, but sometimes it got to be about football. And I'm at a point where it's football. You know, let's play.
But
that's an ego thing too.
That's a recruiting tool, man. That's a recruiting tool. Because if you play somebody and making,
man, I don't care if I don't care if
and you whoop them, you gonna get your kid. That's what it boils down to. If
but see, this
one thing that gonna keep them kids separated.
But y'all can hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
But this one thing about, I don't know if Undone want me to say it, but me and him trying to put together a preseason game August the 7th against us, against them. We trying to put that together. I'm supposed to let him know something by the end of next week. Okay. I ain't scared to play nobody out here. Because it's about making. If he gets some of my children, oh well, they like his coaching style. I will never badmouth for organization. I will never badmouth for coach. And when children come to me, I know y'all said earlier, everybody ain't everybody ain't travel material. And I tell your parents straight up, I say travel is more of the competitive side, competition side, skill level side. Now, if you want to learn and go slow, the city may be for you. Now, I be telling you can work out with me, and when the city open up, I'll let you know, and you can go on down there, go and condition. Because I've been conditioning children since January. We've been running hills, doing whatever, and it just, I don't know, bro. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot.
All right, man. We're gonna go to some of the comments, man. We got Travis commenting, so the dual age group of gift and the curse. I don't think it helps nowhere but Little League because in 9th grade you got lined up against 12th grade. That's true.
But can I elaborate on that?
Go ahead.
But at that time, a lot of children hitting puberty. You on them way, got a chance to get it right. Because some of the children develop. Y'all can hear me. Somebody try to call me. Yeah. But a lot of people develop at certain ages. Like you said, you might got a split running back at 6, but then that little one that won nothing, it's a man at 9. You know what I'm saying? So if you play in the single age group, the ones that they can play with, they can get their swagger up. They won't get curved out so quick. I'm playing with a 7-year-old, so now I got a chance to keep up. Instead of me versus out there, it's a 9-year-old on the field with this 8U, and he killing my. He don't hit me so hard that I don't like football. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're right about that.
Yeah, right, man. You got all your info is on your flyer, right?
Yeah. My info on the flyer, man. Come out, work out. Trying to do some things, and like I say, I repeat, I am open to the unity part of getting together and putting together a team, and I will take a back seat. I coach my team and do what I need to do to make it great again. You feel me?
Right. Hey man, that what's up, man. Hey man, I'm glad for you coming on, man. Like I said, man, we're gonna throw your flyer up a little later, man. And send something out to you, man.
All right, now y'all be easy, man. Keep the show going, bro. I love it.
Oh, okay, bro.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Hey, we got a 478 check in.
Yeah, man. We got the flame, man. My guy Mike Mays. Bring him on.
What's up? 478 Flames in the building.
What's going on, boy? Look like you out there. Hey, let me see that background, man. What you got going?
Man, we just ended on the last Sunday workout of the year before we start our weekly practice. And we looking good, man. I cannot complain.
That what's up, man.
What's going on, man?
Well, collaborate with what everybody else said. Like Bam said, he said he don't think it'll happen. I think it'll happen if grown people be grown people. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind taking a developmental team. You know what I mean? As long as I see my city by Jay. I'm sorry, y'all. By Sean. I see y'all. Hey, see y'all boy Thursday. Good work. But yeah, I believe it happened because my whole thing, I like the developmental kid. I like to develop kids anyway. You know what I mean? Right. I like the 5 and 6.
Now, this what I can say about what the man saying right now.
So it can happen. I know everybody want to be the big name. I know everybody want to be the show. But at the end of the day, the big name is making Georgia. The show is the kids. That's the show. Only thing we doing is putting the kids in a position to be great. We see it in them, and we're going to get it from them. With the busting up nations. Now that's what it is. It ain't even about who will take a back seat. Everybody want their name, right? And it just is the South Side like they're better than the East Side. East Side like they're better than the West Side. So the city is programmed to be separated. All right, grown people, we're gonna have to change the narrative. Period. You know what I mean? Parks and Recs. I want to give a shout out to them because without for them, I wouldn't even have the platform on here to coach. All right, Making United.
Right.
I did Making United. I want to give a shout out to them because without them, I wouldn't have this platform to coach. All right, it's just like a guy came to me with an opportunity to get our kids ranked nationally, and like Bam said, you see all these other cities and other stuff, we are better than them. Me and Bam had a conversation a week ago. He like, man, let's go and put it together so we can be able to compete. I said, well, Bam, everybody competing separately. If we come together, we would dominate. It won't be no competing. Because Bam team did good in the D1 spec. Puna team did good in the D1 spec. I almost won the Mayfield at 7U. You know what I mean? And we did it with a piece of making. We never did it with the whole making. I was telling the coaches in Atlanta a month ago. I say, man, if we really come together down here, y'all wouldn't stand a chance up there. Because they calling me for scrimmages of what I did with 16, 7U kids. We only had 16. And I knew 5, 6, 7U that I wanted, that would have been studs, that I would have really competed with, that I couldn't get. Yeah. Parents like their coaches, and they're supposed to like their coaches. All right? If the kid like their coaches, the kid's supposed to like their coaches. All right, I'm on the podcast, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all.
Good, bro.
So it's more like we can do it. We just gotta want to do it. All right. Yeah. Everybody can talk about it, but can we sit down as men and figure out as men, not as jealous-hearted, as men, and figure out what's the best for making kids? Cause y'all, we losing, man. Look at all these kids getting shot. Look at our city. Man, we are losing the youth. We about to use all the 90s and early. We about to lose all them kids to gun violence. So we got to start with this generation. If we gonna change the city, we have to start with this generation. And football is the key that killed a lot of us off the street who should have been street. You know what I mean? Only reason I didn't go down the path I went down because I wanted to play football. I wanted to play baseball. And in school, it's a zero tolerance. If we start teaching these kids this now, we don't have to worry about our kids being ineligible when it comes to high school. Man, I know a stud football player right now, probably at Southwest. He ain't playing. I ain't gonna call no name. But that boy was the best football player I done seen at his age group, period. I ain't even watching the Atlanta kid. But the world will never know about him. And Macon, we know about him. You know about him. I know about him. But he should have been nationally ranked. Like, Nick should be nationally ranked before he even got to middle school. The world should have known about him like that Benji kid. He can't wear Nick tennis shoes, and we know it. But he all on TV, and the world is talking about him. It's just because he just played a different league than Nick did. That's the only difference. So if we get our kids in that league and show our talent together, man, we'll be the talk, man. It'll change the whole narrative in the city of Macon. And it is about that. And the blowing up of the organizations, you know what I mean? My organization, I'm doing good right now. I'm not finna sit here and flex. We're doing good right now. But I still know it's talent out there. I still know it's kids out there. I still know it's coaches out there. Like you say, Bam underrated. Bam was a great coach. If Bam want to come to the Flames right now, I give him my 6U team. Because I know it'd be in good hands. And that's what it's all about. Putting these kids in good hands. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than our other coach. It's about these kids. You know what I mean? When we get to that and when we sit there, it'll be all right. But I can go ahead with y'all question.
And my thing, yeah, I can attest to what this man's saying. I know this is true just because like I said, I did a combining situation, and it was with the Flame. And I came to him, I just really want to see where his heart was at. I was like, Mike, we're going to do this thing, but we're going to change the name. And his only response to me was, man, whatever it's going to take to get the kids out there on their field, go ahead and do it. It didn't matter about the name. It didn't matter about who was coaching what. All that mattered was how we going to be able to put the team together and get up the road and put the best product on that we could possibly put up.
See, and when everybody get their malice out their heart and be real with each other, cause people just don't like other people. They just don't want to say it because they don't want to be like the bad guy. You know what I mean? If we can talk about
I'm gonna tell you what
sit down as men. Sit down as men.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm on the comfort call. I'm on the podcast.
Man. All it is, man, you got a situation where, man, where the boil down to just if you just blunt about it, man, a lot of these coaches pillow talk, man. A lot of these coaches pillow talk with each other. Such and such gonna talk to such and such. What such and such got over there? You seen? You heard about such and such?
Everybody you had on this podcast, everybody. I asked everybody at least one to combine with me. Yeah. Everybody. How about I asked you? Because I know you're a great coach. I had Kevin. I had Larry. I had Pony, I had Blow, you know, I had Bam about 10 times. And instead of them just telling me, we just don't want to coach with you, which is fine. I understand you want to be your own man, do your own thing. That is fine. But be real with it. You know what I mean? Just tell us if you have a problem with me, let's talk about it. And let's come to a common ground like men. And we can figure out what's the problem, because it could have been somebody told you that I didn't even say it.
Right.
But because what it boiled down to is, I'm gonna tell you what it boiled down to. What it boiled down to is these kids look at these grown men sitting here not able to sit down and use their words and talk things out, so they gonna handle it the same exact way.
Well, I can tell you on my end, you know, I used to be guilty of the same stuff that's going on now. So when you ask me, it probably was more about, let me do my thing. I'm gonna try to do my thing.
Right.
Instead of going, so I was guilty of this same stuff, you know. But I think I just woke up one morning and was like, man, you know what? This ain't about me. I got trophies. I got this, and you know what? Get what? Them trophies over there they in the storage.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So like, it ain't about that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Because our trophies are watching our kid play high school football, talking about getting offered.
That's another thing. Right, that's another thing. So when I started seeing some of the ones that I coach and some of them in the streets don't got in trouble. God, I'm glad that I ain't got done that don't passed or don't got killed or murdered in the street. But I have lost some to the streets.
I done lost two. I lost two to gun violence.
So that then is more of, okay, now I need to worry more about them, worry about their development as players and as men, you know, growing up, because a lot of them, man, they getting out here in the streets. We can only do so much, you know. But when I started looking at a lot of that, man, I'd be like, man, I didn't do enough.
But y'all know how making is. It's either two things: you're an athlete or you're a game banger. Right. Some folks try to mix the two, and you know, you got to have that as a black man. You got to have that toughness. Like, I'm a gangster. They're gonna continue to try you. So football, we're trying to teach the kid how to get that even kill, how to turn it on and how to turn it off. And you can do that in football. Football, you angry at your mama, you turn it on in between the lines. But outside the lines, you need to be a kid. See, we are teaching life lessons. We're not just teaching football. And to see our kids develop into men, like you say, I lost 2 to gun violence. Every day say a kid got shot from the age of 20 to 16, I'm holding my breath, making sure it's not one of my, man, I mean, all our star athletes, either gang banging, they did their 4 years of high school, they went to college, oh, I don't want to do this, and came back and got back to the streets. Because that's what's making is, how street you can be, how hard. And we as men have to change the narrative.
Right.
We have to change the narrative for our young men.
You know, it ain't even us though. You know, and I can say this.
It started at home.
That's the thing. So if you got kids, when you think about it, you as a youth coach, you may practice maybe 2 hours a day.
About 3 days a week.
3 days a week, 2 hours a day. You're looking at 6 hours. You might take them on a Saturday to a game. You might have them for 6 hours.
Right.
5, 6 hours.
12 hours a week.
So 12 hours a week. They sleep 8 hours. What they doing the rest of that time? If they got these, if they around these environments and they're going around to the neighborhoods and that's what they see, we ain't got them long enough. So it takes a village. Like the village don't left. It ain't a village no more. It's more of it used to be take a village to don't say nothing to my child.
Just don't say nothing to my child.
So
that's
the problem.
That's where it comes to.
Right.
So don't say nothing to my child.
Hold on, let me add on to what y'all saying, man. Hold on, let me add a little 2 cents, man.
Go ahead.
Sometimes too, as men, we gotta quit acting like we scared of the children too now, okay? A lot of times as men, we see somebody we know just because they got the hair a certain way and they talking loud, we act like we scared of this boy. Mm-hmm. So we got to stop. The men got to stop being scared of the children.
I don't think it's more about them being scared. It's about they don't give a damn. Excuse my language. A lot of people say they don't care because they feel like he gonna do it anyway. But one thing about me, and I'm glad that a lot of mine don't put me in that situation, because if I've coached you, a lot of them, when they see me, they get right. They make sure that I don't see them doing and they ain't got no business doing. If they sit around and they smoking, a lot of them will they'll put it out or try to hide it until I get from around them. So I think it's more of a lot of them just don't care. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them just don't care. They just don't care about what he doing because it ain't their child. You know what I'm saying? So,
but with football, we can determine that kid at practice.
Right.
And it's how we can get them to separate from the other kids who really are serious. All right. I feel like in decision making, I say it's a good 25 of us. Same faces, different sport. You know what I mean? Same coaches, different sport. You know, you got your daddy coaches who follow their daddies. So like, hey, boy, your son in high school, you still been coaching. You know what I mean? Kevin, your son just finna hit 5 and 6. You know, you been coaching years prior. You know, it's some of them just here for their son. Yeah. It's like a good 20 of us who's here for the long haul. You know what I mean? I just had my first son a year ago. So I've been coaching 15 years just on the face. I just want to help out the city of Macon. So
see, those the good ones. You out there, you're not out there for your kid. You know what I'm saying? Like some of us, you know, like if we can make that fist with that good 20, I think we can change the whole city, man. Because we'll have a wide spread of kids. We'll weed out the bad ones, and we'll have a real thing. But as men, we're gonna have to talk. As men. That's what it boils down to.
Look, we need to find a table big enough for everybody to sit down there. We need to hash this thing out and figure it out, man.
I'm sorry, y'all. I got to go. My board is looking at me like, man, we got some business to handle. You over there on this phone. Hold on, I let Wade talk.
Wade, what's going on?
What's going on?
Hey, man, what's going on with you?
Not much.
Yeah, man, we were just talking to him about what was going on, man, and what we need to do, man, to make Middle Georgia making a better situation when it comes to this football. You know, everybody, I haven't heard a wrong answer from anybody. You know what I'm saying? I just want everybody just to come to a common ground about it. Maybe in the future, man, we will. You know what I'm saying? I can't understand some of the coaches on why it haven't, you know, we haven't did it, or it's coming together, going to compete, you know, because of egos, because of this, because of that. So I do understand some of it, you know. So all I want us to do is come to a common ground. What would be the solution?
No, I wasn't in the gym.
My thing is just we just gotta work together and drop ego. You know what I mean? We all doing the same thing. Everybody trying to do something good with these kids. I applaud everybody for trying to get out and work with these kids and keep them out the street.
Right.
But at the same time, we just got to get together. I think we just got to sit down and have a conversation.
They're right.
I ain't gonna lie, it's deeper than that though. Cause what I say here, I think it's more along the lines of you gotta think about. It's gonna be more about coaches trying to protect some of their kids. You gonna really have to come into this situation objectively. Like you may have a child from your team that you feel like should start, but then that ain't what everybody else eyes see. Yeah. It's about being able to take that constructive criticism and just if you can look at it objectively, it'll be a whole lot easier. But everybody has their own interest, and opposed to sitting down at the table and really laying out what they feeling, they'll wait until after a meeting and pull whoever they can pull to the side and air their grievances, and then that's how you get underlying issues.
Yeah, true.
If Joker was willing just to sit down and say, "Hey man, this is my expectation. We finna combine. I expect to do this, this, and this. If we can't agree on that, or come to some type of compromise, then we can't do it. It'll be a whole lot easier instead of okay." I'm reaching out over here, finna call waiters, and then I'm finna turn around and call AD over here and make it united and see what's going on with them. Opposed to just saying let's all just sit down and get together.
Yeah.
But man, we got your info, man. We got your flyer, man. We're gonna put it up. When'll be your next? When'll be your next practice? How many kids you looking for? What group? What age group? You know what I'm saying?
Well, right now, probably my 12. You probably need not too many. I got about over. I know I got over at least 20 players now. So our 8 you probably need a couple more players. 6 you. I think 6 you about over 20, maybe 20. Mike coaching 6 you. 10 you pretty deep. I ain't even gonna lie about that.
It's always a lot of 10-year-olds.
Yeah, we got since we moved from the single age, so we combined those 2 age, so we pretty you can always use a couple of, because like me, I've been doing this since probably 09. I don't have I don't have a kid in the fight. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm just out here doing it. Trying my best to keep these kids, busy. So
when you next practice?
Hey Mike, where we going? Nick, we just doing the two this week. 2 this week, we going full line. All right, our next practice Thursday 6 to 8, Sunday 6 to 8. Then we going full. We'll start Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and probably Saturday.
We got
to we're at Central High School. Okay. So right now we got to get ready for the Jamboree on the 21st, and with the AYF in the Pac-10, Pac-12.
Gotcha.
And then,
all right, man.
The first game roll that next weekend. So.
Gotcha. All right, man. We got your info, man. We got your flyer, man. We're gonna throw it up for you, man. It's always a pleasure to talk to y'all, man.
Okay. Yeah,
okay, good. Man. All right, man.
All right, I'll let you wait.
What you got planned?
All right, man. Yeah, man.
About that time. About that time for. Well, we know a lot of these guys. Us 3, we real particular with the next group of guys that about to come up here.
Yeah, man.
We got a lot of history. Jolly, if you don't cuss you out a time or 2.
Hey man,
we're gonna bring 2 at a time on, man.
Hey man, y'all gotta excuse me. I'm on Sunday dinner duties over here, so
I got Space Jam duties in a minute, so I'm having movie night, man. So we're gonna go on and jump on it, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get my boy, man, Coach Snipe, man, from the Rattlers, man. We're gonna get him on. Then I'm gonna bring on what's going on, man. I'm gonna bring on
fellas.
Bring on Coach L too, man. We're gonna bring him on. We're gonna bring y'all on together, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's good with you? What's up with you, man?
OG, what going on, big homie?
I think you might be muted.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up, Snipe, man? What been going on with you? Yeah, I can hear you now.
Man.
I don't know what's going on.
Same old man. Well, what's going on, Snipe? We're gonna let you go first, Snipe, then we're gonna get in the air.
Man, not much, man. You know, back out here, you know, on Middle Georgia Community Youth League. You know, we back out here. We missed out last year, so you know the Rattlers. We back out there on board there. You know, they're trying to get the team up. You know what I'm saying? So we out here trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? You know, this league you always got to get it out the mud. So
right,
we still out here trying to get it out the mud all the way. You know what I'm saying? And
what
you trying to do?
Hey, tell us a little bit more. You know, more about how you got into coaching and you know what I'm saying.
Well, you know, I've been around the league, you know, over there, my sister dad, so I've been around the league a long time, you know what I'm saying? I used to come out and do the scoreboard. You know, I played football Southwest back in '96. I played football a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I played the whole season with Southwest. We had Coach Boyd then, you know what I'm saying? So I played with Bean them out of Bloomfield. I was on that team right now, so you know. I still love the game. Got away from the game. Got the game still popped out. So you know, we were around here, you know, game banging, you know, all that stuff like that. So after a while, after me going to the game, over there games and stuff, and I was like, man, I might want to do this one day. So one day out the blue, I was just chilling, and he just was like, hey man, you want to get a football team? It was like 2013.
Right.
I was like, yeah, I tried out, you know what I'm saying? So I went for it, and around that time, that when I was kind of like changing how I want to be toward in the streets, you feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to kind of get myself away from how I was going. I had a lot of stuff popping out, you feel me? Police coming to the high looking for me, put me into other folks' stuff, you feel me? So I ended up just wanting to get myself away from that and find a little standing ground, like to keep kids away from what's going on now. You know what I'm saying? People get killed, all that. So football just was like the last little hope I had for myself to get out the street. So I wanted to be doing that. I could be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I got into the football like that, and I've been living it ever since for the past 9 years. I've been out here, you know, 9 years.
Man, the Rattler went. Them Rattler beat us, man. Oh, well, they almost beat us. They scored on us, man, in that 2016.
All the team that scored on us.
Hey, I felt like y'all beat us, man.
Hey. And the thing about it, man, the thing about it, Kevin, I got you in a bit. The thing about it, man, when we first started, when I first did my first start football, man, Void, I already knew I had got in the community and stuff. So Vaughn hit me up. He was like, man, I got you. He did my first flyer logo thing for me. He did the first thing for me. That helped me start out. And you know, the Rattlers ain't had nobody for a couple years. So I had to come in there and
started
from the ground. So I had to restructure that thing. Find coaches, had to combine my first year. Man, it been rough. It's still been rough every year. But the past like 2 years, like 3 years, we brought on some more coaches. And we kind of don't be like people be trying to look forward to play like what y'all got over there tonight. You feel me? But it always been hard. You know, it ain't always been about winning. Yeah, with us, you know what I'm saying?
The crazy part about it, man, I was going to go. I remember my first year was 2011. I was the Bulldogs. Mm-hmm. 2012, I was the Bulldogs. In 2013, I think that was your first year.
First year, yeah.
Okay. I actually tried to go do the Falcons. Yep. And I'm going to tell you, I was going to do the Rattlers at first. And L told me, the one told me, man, don't go over there. He said because all of them got those kids, you know what I'm saying? And don't need to going over there, you know. So I ended up doing the Falcons. Well, I really didn't do the Falcons. I went back to do the Bulldogs, you know what I'm saying?
You know, sending me some of the Falcon kids.
Right.
Remember that?
Right.
Yeah. And one thing about it, I give you credit for, bro. You don't been in that Bellevue community, and I don't care what's going on. The Rattlers gonna dress out, and they dressing out every age group. Like, look, I don't pull it up on you on some accounts, and you think I'm over there trying to steal your players. But you know what I'm saying? I just look, just like seeing good stuff going on, man. And
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all done for these communities, man. Like we gonna talk about the other MGCYL coach, man. Y'all done been in this community for these years, man. A lot of y'all, all these kids know, man. Like one thing about it, I'll never forget my rec coach from the league. You know what I'm saying? If I seen them there, I'd be able to point them out, and that was damn near 20 years ago. Like, man, you have been the most consistent thing in Bellevue. If you really just look at it, like, man, with these kids, man, you keeping a lot of kids off the street, keeping a lot of kids out of trouble. We can't save them all, but even if your numbers were rough, bro, every one of them kids you had out there, man, you took care of them kids. And you know what I'm saying? That's what I commend you for, man.
Oh yeah, man. It's all about man, we went to the field, man. I'm on 11 kids, and everybody got 20. You know what I'm saying? They were like, but we the underdog. But get what I used to tell them. I said, listen, man. And I used to have to tell the parent, man, like, okay, we lose this year. They're going to take the boy to another team that won. You feel me? And not me talking about the travel team or nobody else team, bro. I don't hear it from my own mouth. And I know that person don't say it. You feel me? Like, don't do that with Snider. Or I know people just want kids that's already athletic. And get what I used to tell folks.
And now you building kids up, bro.
Send me the rest of the kids. I want the rest of the kid. We want the rest of the kid because that's the ones. If you already got the kid that's already the standout guy, or you already looking for that, it ain't too much you can coach him. He already got it. The ones that you got to coach are the one that never played. Yeah. That's scary. You feel me? That mama don't trust. You know what I'm saying? There's so much on coaching that folk think it's just winning, but it ain't winning. Because I know it ain't winning because I don't lost a lot. But get what? We did win some championship. We came in with 7-8-1. You feel me? Yeah. Right. And a lot of folk that don't beat us down, they didn't know we had no one. You feel me? Right. I mean, one time, was on here. I know his brother said we was on somebody's chat. He was like, "Oh, y'all ain't never won no championship." I had to tell him, "Yes, we did, bro. That I was happy." You feel me? Man, when we scored one touchdown on somebody, I was happy. You feel me, bro? It like,
but one thing about it, one thing about it, what a lot of people don't acknowledge, a lot of the talent from the traveling team come from right out of MGCYA.
Yes.
Like these kids that, you know what I'm saying, y'all don't build up over the years, and other coaches can get in their ear and plug. You don't need to be over here. You need to be doing this. But y'all don't lay the groundwork and foundation for a lot of these kids to go in and even at the youth level play at a higher level. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all, you should start with them kids from 4, 5 years old. I remember one year you might have had a 5-year-old that was on the 7-8 team and he ain't had no choice. And he got out there and he look. Yeah. But get what? At the end of the day, he ended up developing and playing 5 and 6. And I think he won 5 and 6 championship that next year.
Yeah, we did. We did. We did. And it was a lot, man. You know, to do this right here, man. You know, like I was saying on a lot of them topics about all the coaches coming together. Man, it just like you trying to bring all the religions together, or try to bring all the games together, man. It's gonna always be something. You feel me? Like everybody ain't getting along. It ain't cause it more mental. If everybody ain't learning knowledge themselves, it gonna be hard for them to even teach even come in the room with a person. You feel me? Like most people that if you know you know what I'm saying. So mostly it been years and years before we were born that people ain't came together. And then black people is the most. You feel me? Like black always gonna be hard for us to get along with each other. Egos, egos. I don't care somebody that ain't ego. It's always gonna be the ego. Always gonna be the one to be the leader. It's always gonna be somebody that want to be the leader. You feel me? Like me, I don't even get on the football field, bro. Get what? My coaches, I get coaches. I put this stuff together. We spend money. I promote. I do our own flyers. My coaches get on the field. The love of it, I spend my money. They spend their money, man. It's the love of the game, man. I never try to go steal Kevin player. I never go try to steal Void player. But most people do that in this league. They have beat it just to say, I won a championship. I don't have people beat us and say, yeah, I got 5 trophies at my high. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
It ain't, but that ain't the point of us. You know what I'm saying? And I remember one year when I first seen you Void win the Super Bowl, right? He walked past me. And get what I said about him. We didn't go to the Super Bowl. I was up in the stand. Void won the Super Bowl. He walked past me and looked at me and waved the eye. And he was like,
hey, boy.
I said, I want to do that. I want to get that feeling that he didn't do no real big celebrating. He walked on the field with his team and he looked at me, waved the eye. He said, I told you, like I told you. I told you, like, why did? You know what when I seen him for the game, he said, why did? He walked out that field and waved the eye at me. I said, hey, bro, I got to give me a championship. So I got to do something. You know what I'm saying? But I know it was going to be hard for him to get right then. You know what I'm saying? But watching him, watching Larry, whatever them coach, man, them great coaches. You feel me? Larry, them, all them, about the Wildcat. So I've been watching them teams since when I was a little kid, though. You know what I'm saying? In the 80s. Like early 90s, 80s. You feel me? I was watching the Thunder, had the Thunderbolts back then. They had all the cousins and play. I've been around the league. You know what I'm saying? I watched the Wildcat win 1,000 championship over there. You feel me? I've been around the league. I've been around it. So to me, I like how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So what we're gonna do, man? We're gonna go ahead and share some of these flyers, and then when we bring your flyer up and you know your program. I mean, far as the lead you in. That flyer, we're gonna let you talk a little more about it.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, boy, I remember like yesterday, boy. Look, you had my boys in tears one year, boy. Y'all scored that touchdown.
Oh yeah.
Look, you had them in tears about them 7 points.
Yeah, man, we had a good time, man. It's always been good.
Okay, man. So we're gonna start with we got Make It United, man. We're gonna start with that one. Make It United football, man. You got the football and you got the cheer. You got Adonis Holland shed, man, which is his number is on the flyer. Then they got cheerleading also. You know what I'm saying? You can contact Altamise Holland shed, Shanerica Whitby. They doing your cheerleading over there at Make It United, man. Leave it up for a little while so you can see it. Okay.
Did we get anybody from the Dolphins on?
I haven't seen nothing. Okay. Next one we got a Central Georgia Grizzly. We did have Coach Bam on. His contact information is on here.
He came dressed in pretty too, didn't he?
Yeah, boy, what you talking about?
My boy was at Brims and Cocktails, wasn't
he? He got ages 4 to 12. His contact information is up under there, and you can also contact Miss Miller. Hers is on there too. Okay. All right. We're gonna jump out there for a minute. I just want to get into the dancing because we we don't get into the girls a lot in here, on here. So we do got the dancing groups out there. FADD is a pretty big one. My daughters, man, they're teenagers now, man, but they was in it a while ago.
Okay.
Their contact information is on there. They got Instagram. You can contact them by email. And you got the phone number. Coach P and Coach Rick are the coaches over there, if I'm not mistaken. So you can contact them if you need your girls to go in, to do any dancing.
Middle Georgia Spartans.
Okay, the Middle Georgia Spartans is Coach P, Coach Pooner, who just
Coach Edward too. Edward that side, man that side.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Let me just say his phone number because he did message me about it. You can contact Dion Stanley 478-960-7884, or you can get him on Facebook, whatever one. Okay.
There.
Okay. So here we go. Rattlers football coach, football tribes. We got him on us. Got him on here with us now, Coach Snipe.
Yeah, we have y'all can bring the kids out tomorrow, Monday, Tuesdays. We off on Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, and Saturday morning. Do the weekdays we have practice from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Really to about 7:25 p.m. on weekdays, from 5 to 7, son. Then on Saturday mornings from 10 to 12. So we out there 5 days a week until the season starts. So y'all need our cheerleader practices start tomorrow at 5 o'clock p.m. So you got girls, bring them out. I got another flyer too, like showing the days and all that for like the week and the cheerleader practices, the fee and all. Y'all contact me. My number is on the flyer. And we the Middle Georgia Community Youth League. We're a local team. We don't travel. So we here for the kids and parents that can't pay the traveling or, try to go out of town every week that can't pay it. You know what I'm saying? So you got the local team that's still here, still in the city. And we trying to get the kids out. Thank you.
That's another one from Bloomfield.
Now you got
There's Coach Paul though.
Coach P.
Mario Paul.
Y'all get in contact with his name is on line.
So he's not doing the 5 and 6.
They start practice. Now they're doing 7 through 12. So they start practice. They start practice next Saturday. They first try gonna be next Saturday. It supposed to be this Saturday, but we changed the flyer. It's gonna be next Saturday.
Gotcha.
So I got an order date flyer for that, y'all.
What? You got a location for him?
He's gonna be at Bloomfield Gym.
Okay, he's right here to let you know.
That's all. That's it.
Yeah, they're right here to let y'all know this is the Middle Georgia Community Youth League. Yeah, we got some of the teams that's in the league. Jaguars, we got the Bulldog, Cardinals, Dolphins, on the Raiders, on the Bears. We got the Cowboys, Steelers, the Rattlers. So, and a lot of folks need Middle Georgia Community Youth League actually started with all black colleges.
Right.
So this league so a lot of folks got to learn the history of this league. It started from all black colleges. So all the teams used to be black colleges team. And the Rattlers, and we still trying to keep that.
FAMU.
We still trying to keep it from FAMU. So we still trying to keep that black college name, just keep a part of the history of the league.
Right. So the Rattlers,
the Wildcats used to get their equipment from Pope Valley.
Yeah, Wildcats. Yeah.
When I played, we were the only ones had blue helmets. We actually got them from the Wildcats. You had the Wolverines, you had the Bisons.
Yeah, the Bisons.
The Cowboys, they used to wear.
Right. You always had the Bulldogs. You had the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets. the Jaguars.
The Panthers.
Right. It was a few out there. I know the Bisons. You know, they got away from the Bisons.
Had the Gators one thing with the Gators.
They had some silver helmets, I think.
Yeah. So MGCYL, man, y'all get your kids out. We still out here.
Like I said, man, like the thing about MGCYL, man, for the most part, most of these coaches y'all gonna see out here gonna be coaches that live in these communities. They're everyday fixture in these communities. So, like I said, if you ain't up for the traveling scene, whether that's because you feel like you want your child to develop or money or whatever, this would be a perfect place to bring your child. Because a lot of these teams stood up in black neighborhoods. Pleasant Hill, you got the Cowboys, Big Snipe, Bellevue, the Raptors. You got the Jaguars, that's the Fort Hill, David Home area. So it's like in every area of the city, it's a team out here for your child.
Yes.
Right. Hey man, we just had Coach Chico in, man, in the back room. I think he
jumped out.
We want to bring him on real quick before we get off of him.
Yeah, go and throw him on there. To be honest, he was the only team.
Going on, Coach?
Yes, sir.
What's going on, Al?
What's
going on, big time?
Chico.
Man.
What we tell us about you about what you're doing this year, man, as far as football.
Well, you know, there's been a lot of ups and downs and undecided, man. Kids spread it out. You know, I know I'm gonna end up going to a new program this year. I'm gonna get back off the road, man. You know, I just heard some of what Kevin said. There's a lot of kids in the inner city that ain't able to hit that road and want to play. You know, we want to have somewhere for them to play. So, you know, I think I'm gonna go back to MGCYL. That's where I played at. They gave me an opportunity to play some football. So that's where I'm at with it right now. You know, my little brother over there by himself, so I'd be a fool if I walk away and leave him. So I'm thinking I need to sit back and help what we got going on in the city.
Right. What's the name over there?
Right now, we're gonna stick with the Middle Georgia Dolphins, man.
Gotcha.
Yes,
We're
sir.
going with the Dolphins.
Yes, sir.
All right, we already don't put we put the flyers and all that up, man. So you know they'll know how to contact you. You know what I'm saying? And any other information y'all get, man, y'all can just inbox it. You know, you got a flyer.
Yeah, I got a flyer. Pretty much everybody
Who that mean?
I talked to, I got a flyer for where at least their contact information gonna be on there, so they'll be able to reach out. You know, like I said, man, please, look the four up, boy. We got some story we can tell, boy, about the MGCYL thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everybody in the chat right got beat up on. They'll beat me up.
Oh yeah.
Beat up on Sniper.
It took me 9 years to see what it feel like.
Look, I got lucky. I came in the door with Nick. I got lucky.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna tell no story about that. Hey, before Chico left, I was 9 to 10, and his 9 to 10 played a hard game. I was so close to, both of them beat Chico with 9 to 10. But Chico there beat out big close.
Let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you a story, man.
Sticking in on my boy fucking about. I said, Lord Evers. Chico went out of field.
Hey, look, I'm from Memorial Gym days. I traveled from Memorial Gym with the league.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's when I used to go watching that back in the days at the Memorial Gym.
Hey, I talked to Mr. Over earlier, man. I told him, I said, man, look, that league did a lot for us, man. You know what I'm saying? I said, man.
Oh yeah.
I said that's why I always caught myself going back. You know what I'm saying? Even when I left. Yeah. I left in 2013, and I left and went with L, man, and I learned a lot from L. You know what I'm saying? I thought I knew a lot until I went and got with him, man, and seen a lot of stuff that was a lot of little small stuff that I didn't know, and he taught me a lot, man. And I went back, and I told him, I said, man, back then it was about me. It was about me then, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't about, let me make sure these children do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? And I said, that's why I ended up, and I said, that's why I caught myself coming back because of that. You know what I'm saying? And I have to take my hats off to Chico also, man, because he deal with a lot of them small ones.
And he another one of the ones that gonna bring a team for every age group.
And you always and you always playing him. You always playing him that week before Thanksgiving in that championship. he gonna always be in there somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be there somewhere. It took me 9 years. Most think it's easy. It took me 9 years to go to the first Super Bowl. So I had to sit on my time.
Well, the crazy part, I came in right in the time where I think my era was a good era. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I came in with T. Willis. I came in with him, and then I went 2012. I did the Bulldogs and lost the championship by 1 to Dub. And that man talked about that. He talked about that, man, for a whole year. And then when he went over there with you, Snipe, that 9-10 went over there with you.
I had to combine my first year. Yeah.
I made it my business to whip him. He talked about it for so long, bro. Man, I got it, man. It was 13 to 12, bro. And I was like, but if I knew what I know now, if I knew that back then, he would have never got it. You know what I'm saying? And then we 2013 the Jaguar got me. That when I left and winning, got with L for 2 years. Learned a lot from L. Started getting like how Chico is, man. I got tired of the road, man. I got tired of the road. I wanted to come home every Saturday, after a game, man. So I went back, got over there, man. The Jaguar wanted to have enough, so we kind of loaded up. We loaded up on Chico, man. I'm sorry about that.
I know.
Man, I'm loaded up, man. I can't look. You can't say I load. I brought 5 players that year, man. I brought 5 players.
I think it was the 5 you brought, man. I want to say that 5 you brought, man, but yeah, man. That was some fun times, though, man. I look back, man. He got on that next year.
Oh yeah,
he got us that next year. Them same young ones.
But hey, look, he tried to trick me. He won the game at Memorial. He called me, talking about, "Hey kid, you want to move the game up?" So we playing Memorial. Nah, nigga, I ain't playing. Y'all see you sad. See you sad.
He trying to get it in there.
Yeah, man.
Nah, he ain't playing.
Snipe don't run in that spread, man. When we were the Bulldogs and fought around the scold on us. Hey, that's right. The scold on them. I'm looking out the children, looking around. They don't start crying because they so used to.
I took that personally because he scored on my defense. So look, that was a long touchdown that whole season.
Hey, them Cardinals thought they had something too, man. Chico whooped them in the playoffs.
We didn't get to play them that year.
No, they didn't play on that year. Chico whooped on them. And then hey, who that was the Broncos?
Broncos. Oh no, but we made them take their equipment off.
Both
we made them
times.
take their equipment off, throw it out on the field.
Yeah, I did them like that too. They walked off on me too.
Yeah, man.
They beat us at the end of the game though. Yeah, they beat us at the end of the game, the Broncos, man, for us to go to the net though. I said 2 years straight. Well,
we trying to get those guys.
We finished them off in about 2 quarters.
Yeah. They come. A lot of it come from inexperienced coaching because they had the players. They just didn't know the personnel or what to put them in and what to do with them. They was learning too. So they had the players those years. They came. They just didn't have a mindset of what to do with them. Just like Snipe. I see you over there, Snipe. You got some big buzz running that ball.
Look, I don't roll by that time myself. Look, I be right down here to play, so I just rolled on by the field.
Look, he been on it. Look, one of the big boys that running about. He been on the team where he just don't got big like out of nowhere. You know how it is.
He been in the system.
when you get a spread, then they just send it to high pandemic.
Yeah.
Man, they don't took on had too many tacos, man. You don't got big.
I said them too. I said, dang, what's not get that big old boy from?
Man, that man been playing
But
with
I got
us.
something for you though. Little sniper, I got something for you.
Look, hey man, we try, hey man, get it. I ain't gonna tell. Look, when I told my brother, I said, man, Chico coming back. They were like, hey, yeah, we like to challenge you. Everybody get what though. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes when you playing like Vaughn, Chico, man, even man, we playing last, man. Like I always tell folks, don't get coaching, man. Them boy, you always gonna have to come to beat them. You feel? Even though we always get the end of the bracket, you feel me? But the past 2 years that we had, these last 2 years that we played, or we don't got better, and the coaching don't got better. Cause Cunningham really was my main coach, you know what I'm saying? But I end up adding other people that know something about it and work.
Your
Most
program, period. Your program, it by itself has got struggles. Like from where them kids was to where you got them at now.
Yes, sir.
You got the program on a whole nother level because there was a time where kids they want to go play for the Rattlers. You know how you say you get your team and your coaches ready for a big game. You playing some coaches and you know back in the day you barely practice because you had to play the Rattlers. That's an easy week. But now you preparing, man, because you don't know what they're gonna come. They might have a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Some of them gonna be tough. You brought that program a long way, man.
Yes, sir.
You know.
And I get it, and that I feel good just for y'all even saying that, you know what I'm saying? Cause I always think everybody always say, man, we're easy a win, you know what I'm saying? And I always feel like it every year.
Well, you know, we ain't gonna say it when we're competing against each other. We're gonna always talk when we're not doing it.
They're right.
But Chico gonna call me some. I know Chico gonna call me some stuff over the year.
Look at what y'all. Hey, Trayvon said who got the best offensive package out of y'all folk? Well, I'm
defense.
I use L, so I'm using somebody else.
Man,
I can't say me.
Oh no, I got the defense.
I've never been an offensive coach myself, so yeah, I'm using L too. He talking.
I'm using L's and then
I ain't gonna lie.
A lot of folks expect me to come back with the same formation, the same plays. I'm coming with L. Taught me a lot of stuff dealing with L the last 2 years. So
well, y'all know on east side over here, so you know I roll with a tar still. I roll with a old poke.
Oh, poker. Yeah,
poker pretty decent.
See, I ain't got nobody in the league. I can't say nobody in the league that I was using there. So all I was still straight fresh. But I got my boy Dre that really study, and my boy Vic, they study the game, even though we you know what I'm saying? We still students, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't slid over there and learn. I don't slid over there and learn Northeast offense now, so I can't spread me something if I want to.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
we like the spread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the spread.
Well, you know, I see more. Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
He playing with the Northeast too, so I see more of you.
I'm gonna tell you what. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you what we started doing this spread too.
Chico, send me your email too, man. I gotta get them things.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
Hey, boy. I'm gonna tell you why we started doing that spread, man. Chico, man. That's why we started playing the spread because Chico used to load that box. He already know our quarterback.
Hey, that's pretty much what we did.
I said, man, boy, practice. Boy, we gonna have 5 wide receivers, 3, 4. But we got to get those folks out the box. Man, we had a spread, but they still, it was somebody go get back to one person. I was like, bro, but the spread still helped us out to move the ball because we couldn't move the ball. You know what I'm saying? We never had no running backs. You know what I'm saying?
But that's coaching, man. You have to make your adjustments. That's part of coaching. Some folks don't know how to make the adjustments. They'll sit with the same thing and get stubborn and content with what they're doing. And sometimes you just have to make the adjustments, man.
You know, and then Vaughn was saying, Vaughn was like, well, y'all came up with that spread, and my boy kind of confused a little bit. They were like, what the hell they nigga done?
Hey, Kevin called talking about. Kevin called talking about. Hey man, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Kevin called talking about. Kevin said, "Hey man, it's over with. They don't score. We done with it." You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, it is what it is. You don't got scored on. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need. You gotta have short-term memory. You know.
But we can be yeah, that's right.
And them Broncos came that net game. We got y'all. We got y'all this, that, and the third.
And they stuff out there on the ground.
I beat them with 4 plays. I beat them with 4 plays. Hey, like I told them, I said, I see what the problem is. This one here just ain't blocking the right person. They were stuffing us at first.
Yeah.
I went and looking, I ain't changing nothing. We finna do the same thing. It ain't broke. We just need to get them on the right. And that one thing I can say about that team, they blocked. They blocked because I like to play smash mouth football. Damn it, we gonna run this ball. Yeah, we gonna run this ball.
Yes,
So,
yeah. Y'all
Hey, where the Super Bowl? Where they at?
Say that again.
Okay.
What the Steelers got going on?
Oh.
I don't know, man. My
anybody?
Oh yeah,
we're gonna go.
They got something going on.
We're gonna go with it one more.
You know, they got a lot of the Falcon players. I'm not the Spartans got a lot of the Falcons and the Steelers players when they did the little tryouts in Bird City, so they kind of moved a lot of players around. Kind of hurt a lot of players. They wasn't for sure about NBCYL, and those guys went to Bird City. They got a lot of the old Falcon players, and you know, a lot of the old Falcon players went over here, Chris Steelers too, so they kind of mixed in everywhere. So I'm hoping Smith gets something going over here, Chris.
Hey, so Sersa said, out of all the years we've been coaching, who's the best player y'all coach? Well, to me, honestly, between it gonna be between probably Nick and Fat.
Okay, I'm gonna go with your boy. When I had him, he was an awesome kid, and I ain't seen nothing like this at his age. What he was doing, I'm gonna go with Quiz. Quiz was an awesome player when he was 10. Like the dude,
I think.
You know what y'all did, but y'all had that boy right.
I'm gonna give the slight edge to Nick with me because when I coached Fat was 11. I want to say Fat was 11, and I think I'm gonna tell you what separates Fat from a lot of kids. Fat got an initiative I'd never seen in any other kid. He already bigger, faster, stronger than everybody. Now I don't know about. I can always go for skill wise. I can go pick this person and pick that person, and but Fat got an initiative, man. His leadership is different, and I've never seen a kid do that. I give Nick the slight edge because Nick played up with people. He always played up. You know what I'm saying? And he one of the kids that
and it started when
he
was 7.
Yeah, like I never had to coach. He ain't the one you got to coach. You put him somewhere and say, "Hey, did what you playing," and that's the difference between Nick. But Fat got that initiative, but I coached Fat when he was in 11. They was in the 6th grade. I mostly coached Fat in basketball. You know what I'm saying? As far as if we talking football, probably I give Nick the slight edge because of him playing up. He was 9 and he played 11U. He shouldn't have the impact that he had as a 9-year-old against 11U.
Yeah.
So I look at him being I give him a slight edge because of that situation. But I never coached Fat at 9. Far as basketball, probably CJ. Mike Howard son. That ain't a knock on nobody. Yeah, it ain't a knock on nobody. It's just that he ain't got a weakness. He ain't got a weakness. Like
no known weakness.
Right. He don't have a weakness. He can do stuff with it both hands. He got it mentally. He can read. And I've been coaching a while, and I've coached some talent, man, from Jerry on to Quiz to Travion Solomon. You know what I'm saying? I've coached some talent, man, but I coached a lot of them when they was older. Like Travion Solomon, I coached him 7th grade, 8th grade. But we talking about
when it came to basketball, I'm here 1 year, next year I depends on how I feel. But for as basketball, my best player, I would go with Antonio Carr. Baylor boy.
Yeah. Tony.
He always been memorable. He worked hard. He loved the sport. He had a passion for it, and he's like what you said. Is one of those kids you ain't got too much coach. Put him out there and tell him what you need from him, and he give you it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, I got a move at night, so I got to get up out of here, y'all.
Okay, guys, I'm finna watch Canaan.
It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
I'm finna watch Canaan.
Yeah, I gotta get on here.
Everybody check out the Canaan. Everybody check out Canaan tonight.
Yeah,
I got something to say tomorrow.
I gotta get a little King James in me, man. We gotta go watch the Space Jam, man. We gonna we getting out here in the yard and doing it, so we gonna get out here, man, and watch this.
Okay, that's what's up.
Hey, man, it was a pleasure having y'all on, man. A lot of good memories.
I know, man. Thanks for the invite, Coach.
We're gonna make some more with this shit. Me and Chico and I will coming back.
That's right. I'm gonna get with you, Big Snipe, because I want to do some football too. I don't know if I want to take a couple of.
But hey, Chico might got a secret. Hey, he might.
Football.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Man.
Okay. I'm taking the captain or whatever. Appreciate the invite, Coach.
Okay, man. All right. Hey.
Appreciate it,
call, man. Big Snipe, hit me up.
Yes,
all
sir.
right, man.
All
All right, till next time, man.
All right.
Yep. Y'all boy whole time.
I did that intentionally to show people that it ain't where you go is who you know.
Fan of playing young guys early on.
Yep. It don't matter. If you good, you gonna play.
There to keep you pretty busy, man. Me and him talk a lot,
I wasn't really focusing on basketball as much as I should have. And so that summer, I was going to training like 5 days a week.